Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Masterpiece, the most inspirational podcast in the land. And today's masterpiece, a true inspiration. She's a wife. She's a mother. She's a pro competitive bodybuilder, the one and only, hailing from the great state of South Carolina, the fitness Barbie, Miss Erica Piscaro. Stay tuned to hear her story.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Love it.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm perfectly fine. Thank you for joining us and supporting the masterpiece. Our goal here is to inspire people to get active, to stay active, to be inspired, and more importantly, to be an inspiration. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so gonna get straight into it. Uh, so, do you ever imagine? Do you ever dream? Well, no. Before I go there, the fitness Barbie. Can you explain the reason? The whatever behind that name, the fitness Barbie. Why the fitness Barbie?
Oh, okay. Well, I go into my gym. I have a lot of people. I love pink, first of all. So I
Okay.
wear a lot of pink and black. And in my gym, of course, I have a lot of people that are, they would call me the gym Barbie. Here comes our gym Barbie. Here she comes. Hey, there's our gym Barbie. And so one day I was like, which I already had in the back of my head to start my own little business. Like I
Okay.
had the image was there, and then when I kept hearing that, one day I went home and I said, you know what, I got to do something with this. And the fitness Barbie came up. Just so,
Okay.
and because too, Instagram is a little tricky, and that some of the names are already taken. So when I
Yeah.
went into Instagram, I was picking and choosing, and that one stuck too, and it was available, so I jumped on it. So I was like, there it is, and got it. So I'm the fitness Barbie.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
welcome, Fitness Barbie. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you.
So, how did you get into bodybuilding? Do you ever think you would be a competitive builder? If not, how did you get into the sport?
Never. So I've always been into fitness, a very healthy individual my whole life, with
Okay.
stair steppers, aerobics, uh, Taibo, you name it, I was doing it. Never really had to diet because I stayed pretty healthy, fit, roller skating, you name it. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a whirl. So that's what I
Okay.
did. Uh, Being a mom and a wife, sometimes you lose your identity a little bit. And I was going
Mhm.
through this process of trying to rediscover myself because my kids have grown and things gotten older. And I decided to treat myself and my husband with a little photo shoot of, just some nice little pictures.
Yeah, I get it.
you know,
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, because sometimes, even though as good as you feel, we can still let ourselves go by a few pounds or whatever. So even though
Yeah.
I stayed fit, I still wanted to have these. I lost a little bit of weight, and I was ready to get back in shape and get back at it full force. Besides just periodically at that point, because we slip,
Yeah.
and I slipped a little bit, so I started putting on a little bit of weight, and I said, "Ooh, gotta reel it in, girl, gotta reel it in." And
Okay.
decided to do a photo shoot. During that photo shoot, I had a friend, the person who was doing the photography, he mentioned to me another person who does this. And he said, if she can do it, girl, so can you. Showed me pictures of this individual. And I went, wow,
Oh, wow.
wow. Yeah, because and always being younger, I was into modeling, beauty pageants, things like that. Always loved glam, glitz, that scenery. But I became a mom, the detour in life, and
Yeah.
so some of the things that I wanted to do with modeling and things, I let it go by the wayside, and I let motherhood and a wife become my full priority. And then, of course, like I just said, as you get a little older, it's nice to kind of say, I want to do something for me. So that's when
Yeah.
that process started. And those pictures he showed me, I was just amazed because of just how beautiful she looked and how fit she was and the age she was too. That's what got me. And I'm like, if she can do it, so can I. And I've got more kids than her and everything else. And so I had that mentality, like, and I'm already, my physique's pretty just a little bit more work, which was
Yeah.
deceiving. It was a lot more work, but I was like, if she can do it, so can I. And there's where the process began, and the ball started rolling, and I dove into it head first. And a
Nice.
lot of lessons learned in the process, humbling lessons.
Wow, that is the
Yeah.
most unique introduction to bodybuilding I've ever heard. So, the
Yeah.
very, yeah, very unique. Okay, however you get there, you got there. So,
Yeah.
how does it feel? How did you feel the first time you got on stage to compete? So, you went through your process, you treated yourself, you wanted to do something different, find your identity. You walk on stage. How did that feel?
Overwhelming. It was a fun, um an unknown anticipation, and there's the some of the unknowns are very scary until
Yeah.
you do, and then once you do it, you're like, yeah. And I was hooked. So that very first time, I was, of course, scared, nervous. You're being judged, having very little on your body. um but really quickly during that first show, I learned really quick. And then you think going into it too, there's going to be a lot of catty women with their noses up and looking at you, and it was nothing like that. And there was a camaraderie immediately. Women that I didn't know that was hyping me up, and others, and I was like, okay. So it gave me an extra little bit of that courage when it came time to get on that stage, where I was like, okay, there's more of me here. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Let's go do this. And then you ain't got a choice, but then now just go conquer it. And then when you get out there, you're like, I want to go do it again. So it was
Nice.
scary, real scary.
Yeah. So, I guess after giving them the fears and everything else, get back on stage. I mean, I guess at this point in your career, what's been your greatest accomplishment? What are you most proud of as far as bodybuilding?
There are so many to name, but I would have to say I had goals set. And my biggest accomplishment is the growth that I have made with my own self internally, with being humbled in this sport, and just blessed as far as that goes. But as far as the other big aspect of it, it was getting my open pro card and an overall win. And I accomplished that a few weeks ago.
Oh,
So,
nice,
like
nice.
I said, there's a lot to it, but of course that's a big one, when you have a goal set. But there's so many other little ones involved in it that are just blessings along the way.
Guess
I'm so
what?
grateful.
So you got your open pro card. You got your pro card. Is the OCB?
Yeah, yep.
So how many competitions? I mean, what competition? What number of competitions was that for you?
Oh wow. So I had my very first show. I had two in the NPC. I've had seven or eight now in the OCB. I did another NPC natural, and I took first place in that. Um so I'd say this is like my ninth or so. I'd have to now go through all my things over there. I've kind of lost. I don't keep track of that. I just show up.
Nice. Well,
So yeah,
congratulations.
thank you, thank you.
So yeah, congratulations on getting your pro card. I'm sure. So now I guess is the next plan is to compete as a pro? Or
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have my two pro cards in the sport now. So I've got my 45 Masters pro card. So
okay,
that's and so the, okay. You asked about a goal or like accomplishment. Well, to kind of make a last year I competed in the Stone Classic in Myrtle Beach, and there's
okay.
where I got my first pro card with my division, the 45 and older, the Masters. And I thought, okay, that got me into the Yorton Cup, which is also a goal. Didn't think I was going to even place there. Got fifth place there, and I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
nice.
So then I thought, well, I'm going to go full circle a year, almost a year to the day later. And I'm like, I'm getting back on that same stage, and I'm going for that overall. I want it. And so almost a year to the day later, I went back on the same stage, and with the same promoters, beautiful, amazing, great show, and got not only my open pro card, then that put me back on the stage to go fight for the overall or the show, and then I
Yeah.
won the overall. So
Oh wow.
that was a big one for me. So
Oh yeah, that sounds like a yeah, way to go. I'm glad you got it. I'm proud of you. Good
yeah,
job. Sound like you put in
challenging.
a lot of work to achieve that. So good job.
Thank
So
you.
so at this point, how has fitness impacted your life?
Oh wow, in every which way. It has. You don't realize the growth that you make until you sometimes look back at pictures, or even uh I guess it's impacted me by knowing that I've helped others, just even one person that they say, you have motivated me.
Mm.
So I know that's kind of weird to say how that's impacted me, but it really does when I know that I get emotional, sorry,
Take your time, take your time.
to know that I'm just a normal person out there
Yeah,
too, and just a mom. And to see other people that I encourage and inspire, and those people uplift me more than they know too.
yeah.
So it's I'd have to say just a lot of that, you know. That was I'm horrible answering that question. I guess I'm sorry. Um,
No, no, it's
But
perfect fine.
that's such an impact on me. This sport is not just it's just the community, the camaraderie, the friendships that I have walked away with, that I have learned are so much more important than some of these trophies.
Yeah,
When I go to these shows, I know that God has more of a purpose sometimes than me winning these shows or placing. Maybe sometimes someone just needed that hug, or I needed that prayer. And so
yeah.
to walk away with some of these friendships has really impacted me.
Well, hey, praise God. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm here because this is not about me. So I have pro card in two federations, and I said, maybe people don't want to hear my story, tired of hearing my story, tired of seeing my face, tired of seeing my pictures. So
Oh,
it's like let's give other people a chance to kind of share their story, be an inspiration. Like that's the impact for me. So to inspire other people, because it feels good when people say, "Man, I inspire you." I won't make a post and someone say, "Hey, man, I missed you making a post," and it's like, really?
yeah, yeah.
Like
And
I'm
you don't
just a normal
realize
dude.
people are watching. You're
Yeah,
inspiring, you know,
yeah,
kind of when we're on our own journey, it's easy to kind of stay, you know, steadfast. And then those moments that you're reminded, it's humbling. Yeah,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, I feel blessed. I'm blessed to be in this sport and be a part of the organizations. And I'm want to continue on with some of the other ones. So congratulations to you for those pro cards, because they're not easy to get.
Yeah, yeah, especially well, me and you the same age, so yeah, especially at this age.
Yeah,
So, but
it's tough.
so outside of the inspiration, which is a big thing, great thing, like I said, the most important thing for me because there's the reason for this podcast. But what's the most rewarding part of the sport for you? What's most rewarding for you?
uh Knowing that, showing my children that anything is possible at no matter what age, it can be done. My kids, because they're watching. So I'd have to say probably them.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's one of Barbie's mottos. Anything is possible. So
Yeah.
I guess it
Yeah.
fits the bill. So
Yeah. Because how, you know, they get in their own thoughts and mindsets sometimes too, and I don't realize they're watching, but
yeah,
they are, and they're seeing mom conquer, achieve, persevere,
yeah,
stay steadfast. They see me cry, they see the hardships of it, And I think that's the most rewarding to me there, because even though that they see the hardships are is what's the most almost rewarding
Yeah,
sometimes, as challenging as it is. So I'm trying to show them that even though it's hard, sometimes that's the most rewarding challenges is those ones.
yeah. So
So
okay, love
yeah.
it. Great answer. So bodybuilding, very demanding sport, mentally and physically. So from that aspect, which is the most challenging for you, the mental side or the physical side?
I'd have to say the physical side has become the easy part. Getting in, the lifting them weights is physically hard as it is on the body. I have learned the nutrition, the preps, and that mindset, having to stay focused. So I'd say emotionally for me has become the most challenging.
Yeah. So how do you get over? What do you do to get beyond those moments?
Prayer all day, prayer.
Yeah, I guess it
I hit my knees. My knees stay raw at this point, but a lot of prayer. And of course family, friends
is.
that you can go to, that don't judge you. There are no judgment zones. And just surrounding myself with like-minded people that's in this sport too. And just a lot for me personally, a lot of meditating on God and just talking to the Lord and staying as close to him as possible.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, great answer. Great answer. So,
Of course, I would love to say I go to food, I go to chocolate. I do.
oh man.
So I have those moments too, but mostly I stay with the Lord, and that's all I can do at this point is I lay it at His feet and give it to Him.
Yeah, thank for your honesty. I think we all slip. So would love to
Yeah,
say that I go through my prep with no slips in my diet, but it happens.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
other than your kids, I mean, what's your greatest source of what gets you going to the gym, or what keeps you going? What keeps you into the sport? What's your source of inspiration?
Just challenging myself, seeing my own body change from show to show. Um, and other people all day long, just because again you don't realize how who you're inspiring and at the degree that you do. And so of course I do it for myself all day long, but then I'm reminded again that there are people watching. There's testimonies there, there's women my age, there's young girls even that watch or whatever. So um as selfish as it is, there's just so many good parts to it that you can carry from it. So I'm growing from the sport every day. Just it's a constantly learning and growing.
Okay.
Ev-
Yeah. So learning to grow in this phase. So you still on stage. So years from now, when you hang up the bikini, you're no longer walking on stage, and you reflect back on this stage of your life. What do you want to be able to say about this phase of your life?
oh wow. I to accomplish goals you never thought you would, and to succeed in them, and again learn along the way. There's just so I have grown and learned so much, so to reflect back on it probably years later, and the pictures and the trophies and awards again are great, but I think I'd have to take away the blessings of the friendships and the testimonies along the way, and just the people. I would reflect mostly back on the friendships for sure, and of course the challenging moments that it got me through to persevere and have fun in the sport and grow from it. Um, So I'd hopefully like to look back on it one day and be proud that I was able to encourage, inspire, and motivate others, and gain some friendships out of it.
Very good, beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's next? What's next for you? So what's next? What's on the calendar for the rest of the year or 2025?
Well, I was gonna hit a few more shows, but I'm going to be smart and listen to my body. And my body is very so much telling me to take a break.
You
um,
get a few more shows this year?
yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
do
wow.
one December the 7th, but I missed the deadline on that one for the payment and everything. So I was like, and again, God has plans,
Yeah.
there's purposes for it. So then I thought, well, I can push it out to another one in January, which is in Tallahassee, Florida. But it's so close to the holidays are here. I've been in prep really off and on since March or May.
Oh,
So
wow.
and even though these three shows, they were big ones for me and they were really hard on my body.
Yeah.
So mentally I'm like, let's go, but my body's saying, no, we need a break. And I'm okay with that. So I'm ready to build, rest, relax, grow. And I don't ever call it off season. That's what I'm really on. So I call it my improvement season. So
Okay.
I'm excited for that now, though. So I'm probably not going to do another show until March.
Oh, nice. So December 7th, you was planning to come to San Antonio?
No, it was in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause there's one here in San Antonio, December 7th.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, okay.
So, and that's the
Well,
next step is now having pro cars. I have to pick and choose some of these shows, and they're not always going to come to me. So I have to do some traveling now. So I might
okay,
be seeing
nice.
you. I might be seeing
Yeah,
you.
you might see me. So I hope to have the Jordan on my calendar next year. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
see how that plays out. So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see you there. Yeah. So I don't know if you plan to go back to the Jordan next year, but if so,
That's on my calendar. Yep, because I'm aiming for top 3 this year. So
okay,
we're ready to improve this physique and just make it better for the next show. And God has a plan, but either way, I'm going to show up. I'm coming.
okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's
I'm
do
throwing it out there for whoever's going to listen and be out there. I'm coming.
it. Okay, let's do it. Y'all heard it. She coming.
I'm
So
coming.
enjoy your improvement season, and we look forward to see what you accomplish in 2025. But
Thanks so much.
so can you give us a motivational message? So, like I said, our goal here is to inspire people to get active, to stay active, to be inspired, to be an inspiration. So, what motivational message can you give us to inspire us?
Again, if I can do it, so can you. Slow progress is better than no progress, so
Oh,
show up.
okay.
And one day at a time, just one foot in front of the other, and don't give up. Don't give up.
Well
Yep.
said. Well said. Straightforward. That's a simple recipe. So,
Easy.
appreciate it.
That's all I got for you. It's as easy as that.
So,
It's just self love, self respect, and self worth. So just show up for yourself, love yourself, want it
yeah,
bad enough. Yep.
yeah, yep. That's it. Y'all heard it from the fitness Barbie. Show up, want it for yourself, love yourself.
That's right.
So, got. I guess your business. I don't know if you want to give you a minute to talk about your business and I guess these products.
Yep. 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 So like I said, during the process of getting my brand and my name, I also have the fitness kin. So there's some guy products out there too. But I have my holiday apparel on right now. So we have hats
One
and
sec.
everything. But yeah, so I'm just
Okay.
trying to build my own little business, my own
Okay.
little brand. So I also have a fitness kin. So we're working on
Yeah.
that
So
too.
I see that here.
Yeah, there he is. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So where can we find these products?
Right now I have a website, Redbubble, but I'm trying to pull away from that a little bit, and I'm working on a website. So in the meantime, though, if you want anything, just DM me, and I can whatever you want, have it made and ship it to you.
Yep. You
So,
have
but
any?
I have lists and just really whatever you want, hoodies, hats, stickers. So it's all available. Just whatever you want, I can have it made for you.
So are the colors listed there as well?
Yep, anything you want.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
any
So I,
color that you want. Yep, because I own the logos, so it's just whatever you want, I can make it happen.
yeah.
In the meantime, until I get my website, my specific one up and running, so then people can start clicking and picking and choosing. But in the meantime, no limitations, whatever, and throw ideas at me too. So I'm game for ideas.
Okay. Nice. Well, I want I want to order a fitness Ken. So I'll get me a fitness Ken and I'll wear it on the show so everyone can see the fitness Ken and can be reminded of the fitness Barbie.
I appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll be sure to order me a fitness Ken, and then I like the color. I like the color combination as is here, the white and the blue.
Yep, yep.
So
So we,
yeah,
and again, you can pick and choose any colors that you want. No limits.
yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. So
Well,
short sleeve
thank you for supporting my
fitness
little
Ken.
business.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
yep. And good luck to your business. So yeah, it's
Thank you.
important that networking is important. So yeah, I thank you for supporting this podcast and coming on here to give us your time and your story and some inspiration. So appreciate that. So any parting thoughts or any other shout outs?
Just shout out to all my friends and family for loving me, supporting me, and encouraging me every day. And my Coach Ashley Cotwalser, for taking me on as a client right now and making things happen. So we're full steam ahead. So, and thank you to you for reaching out and having me on your podcast. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. Beautiful story. Wish you all the best in your improvement season.
Thank
And as you
you.
go into your competition season 2025. So hopefully we cross paths at some point. And as you go out, hopefully you can come back and share some more stories, inspiration, and some more of your products in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, the Fitness Barbie. Um, Hope to see you next time. We will be watching you from a distance.
Thank
Until
you.
then, audience, this well, get out there and order your shirt, a tote bag, or whatever the case may be, however you
And if
want
anybody wants to sponsor me, come on.
it. Well, with that too, if you want to sponsor the Fitness Barbie, yep, come on, bring it on. She's waiting.
Yeah.
So yeah, good plug. I like that. But
Yeah, yeah. Happy
this has
holidays,
been the
everybody.
masterpiece. Again, the most inspirational podcast in the land. Get active, stay active, be inspired. More importantly, be an inspiration. So, Fitness Barbie, thank you for your time. Until next time, the masterpiece out. Live an inspired life.